Okay, what's going on, Big Blue Nation? This is Lance Dahl with Locked On Kentucky. Not in a place right now where I can have a camera or just about anything, but just got news that Zvonimir Ivisic has been approved by the NCAA. He has been made eligible according to, well, Big Z himself, alongside Mitch Barnhart and a couple of other various outlets out there, including myself. Put up an article at Wildcats today, just kind of celebrating his eligibility here. We've been waiting 172 days for this announcement. We've been waiting forever for Big Z to get approved for Kentucky, and throughout these last few months, actually getting closer to half a year, I guess, we've been speculating about, okay, will he actually get to come to Kentucky? When he does come play for the Wildcats, if he does get approved, what will he actually end up doing for this squad? And ladies and gentlemen, we are going to get an answer to that tonight. Georgia coming into Rupp Arena tonight. If you want to check out my preview episode on this matchup, you can go look at the YouTube channel, or you can check out the podcast feed if you're listening there. But I wanted to get something out real quick just to kind of talk a little bit about this, because we've been waiting for so long for this to actually happen, and here it is, finally going to get to see the 7'2" Croatian sensation against the Georgia Bulldogs. Big Z put out a Twitter video, X video, whatever you want to call it, earlier today, and said, "Hey, Big Blue Nation, guess what? I'm free. You see you all tonight at the game. Thank you so much for the support. Go Big Blue Nation." Will he be able to actually play tonight is going to be an interesting question. Well, not will he be able to. Is he going to play tonight? Will Coach Cal actually give him the ability to do that? Because from what we understand, Big Z, despite some health concerns, an injury or two in practice, he's still been able to, for the most part, go with the team. And he's been pretty excited about that. He's been vocal about wanting to continue to do that, even if he did not get approved. So the expectation is he should be somewhat ready to go. And I know that he hasn't gotten to see a collegiate game yet. He's not actually gotten to get out on the floor for one of these type of environments. I think that he should still be somewhat prepared, especially considering what he was able to do in Croatia with the time that he got to spend playing with some more professional teams, I guess. So finally, the NCAA makes a decision on this. I initially, after seeing some things a couple of days ago, and you all saw it, you all read the message boards, you all look around, essentially saying that if the NCAA does make a decision soon, the answer is probably going to be no. But we're seeing some things move quickly in the background, and all of a sudden, hey, we get a surprise yes. And that's so exciting to actually get to add Z to this rotation for all of the reasons that we talked about for half a year now. We get the length inside. You get the ability to add one more piece to your fast break offense that I think will really, really thrive. You get the potential of solid outside shooting to add on to this really good three-point shooting team at 7'2". I think that Big Z's got some handles. I think he's got some aggression on offense and defense. He's not I wouldn't say he's got the largest frame in the world, but he's definitely got one of the tallest. He's a special addition, a really special addition to this team. Super excited to potentially watch him tonight. And if Kentucky's not able to get him on the floor tonight, you have to wonder, okay, is he going to play on the road against South Carolina or Arkansas, or would his debut be January 31st against Florida? Again, this is just simply me speculating just a few hours before tip. Okay, he says that he'll see us tonight at the game, but will he actually get to play tonight? Will Cal let him go? I hope he does. And if he does get to do that, I think actually it fits into the matchup well, because what we talked about yesterday was the fact that Georgia actually has some height. They've got some legitimate prospects at the wing and then some big guys down low. And so having a 7'2" guy that can move a little bit out there to kind of help you defensively could be huge. Something that Kentucky's been kind of struggling with as of late, their defense. Actually, it's something they've struggled with all season, but statistically it started to take a bit of a dip. Now they've played more, now that they're consistently playing more difficult competition. Point being here, Big Z could really help this team out in a lot of different ways. And I'm super excited about the fact that he's going to be able to play tonight, potentially against Georgia. And that kind of lets you look ahead, I think, to these next few weeks. because I really do think it changes the dynamic. It really does change the dynamic of what Kentucky's working with here. So you have Georgia this weekend. Cool. You have South Carolina following that up on the road. You feel good about your roster already. And when Thiero comes back, it'll be whole. If he does come back, I hope he comes back. Ivisic adds another piece to the puzzle that all of a sudden, halfway through the year, if you're South Carolina's coaching staff, if you're Arkansas's coaching staff, if you're Tennessee's coaching staff for that matter, you're saying, oh no, we don't have tape on how this kid operates within this program. We've got tape on what he did in Croatia. We got some of that, if they do. But we essentially don't know anything about how this kid's going to move with this squad. Is he going to play at the 5? Is he going to play at the 4 somehow, miraculously? Which I would not put that out of the question, given how Cal has wanted to do his tall lineups in the past. So him coming in, 5 games into the SEC slate, and you have nothing on him, no way to prepare. And if he does play against Georgia tonight, man, that would suck for the Bulldogs, because they would be blindsided by this. Oh, hey, by the way, probably going to get 8 to 10 minutes out of a 7'2" guy that can shoot threes and handle the ball a little bit around the floor. Good luck guarding that. Wait, what is Georgia supposed to do? Heck, what is South Carolina supposed to do? If he doesn't play today, if he doesn't play until next Tuesday, what is South Carolina supposed to do? I mean, like I said, you look ahead over these next few games on the schedule, and that Tennessee game looms large. Huge potential big-time win for Kentucky. Big Z could really help you out here. He really could. And to be honest with you, looking throughout this schedule, you add a 7'2" monster of a basketball player to the court. He may not be as impactful as we initially thought. Who knows? That may be what we're dealing with here. But I really do hope he is. And if he is, I think it changes your projections for what Kentucky does this regular season. I really do. I think it helps you, definitely, in these road games. Absolutely. I think it helps you in some of these road contests. I think it also helps you solidify things specifically down low with this defense. And just because your block percentage is high, which Kentucky's is already, but let's say it gets even higher. Let's say Big Z is one of the best shot blockers here on the team. Cool. I think he doesn't just help you do that. I think the length and athleticism will help you protect the rim, period. And that doesn't just mean block shots. It means affect shots that go up and are simply missed. Not blocked, but missed. This is going to be super exciting. At least I hope it's as exciting as we've been thinking it is going to be for literally 6 months. 6 months, if I'm not wrong. 172 days. It's a little under, I think, a little under 6 months. It's like 5.5. So, if you want to hear more about Zvonimir Ivisic, if you want to hear more about this game tonight against Georgia, I'm going to have a recap episode of Kentucky versus Georgia coming up after the game. So if you're listening to this on YouTube, please subscribe to the show and let me know what you think about Zvonimir Ivisic getting cleared to play with Kentucky. I think that's going to do it for this little sit-down recording here. Really appreciate all of you tuning in over these past few months. It's been awesome to see all these different people join up and listen to the channel and provide your thoughts in the comments below. It's been really, really awesome. I really do appreciate it. Glad you're here to talk a little Kentucky hoops with me as we get further into the season. Zvonimir Ivisic officially deemed eligible by Kentucky. Welcome in, Big Z. You can follow the show on Twitter at LockedOnUK. You can follow me on Twitter at @LanceDaw_, and you can follow the show on Instagram. That is at Kentucky Podcast. Any questions, comments, concerns, leave those in the YouTube comments below or hit me on the socials. I will see you all tonight for another episode of Locked On Kentucky. Have a great rest of your day, everybody, and God bless.